Okay, hello. So this is to show you how to make some Play-Doh so we can use it for, the models and stuff we're going to be making. So what you have to do first, you got to let's mix the dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of flour here, which is 300 grams of flour, or just regular flour, and I've got a half a cup of salt. That's 140 grams of salt. So you want to mix the dry ingredients first in a bowl. Just mix it up kind of well. Then I'll get ready to put into the wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, I have a medium-sized pot. Now 1.5 cups of water, which is 350 milliliters of water. Put that in. And then I have 6 tablespoons of vinegar. This is apple cider vinegar, or 95 grams of vinegar. You can use lemon juice if you have lemon juice, but this is going to, it might not smell the best, but it's going to help keep the Play-Doh from going bad and getting moldy and stuff. Alright, so we got the vinegar, and now 2 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, 25 grams of oil. Okay, this ingredient list is all going to be in your assignment and attached, and also on the bottom of this video. So I'll put the oil in. Alright, now at this point you can add some food coloring if you want, but I'm doing one big batch of Play-Doh. I don't want to make it all one color. I'm going to add the food coloring a little bit once we have the different things to make different colors. So if you're doing more batches of this, then you can add the food coloring. Do one batch of one color and another batch of another. So now I just want to heat this up until it gets not quite boiling, but warm. So that might take a little bit. I've got it on like medium heat. You don't want it to boil. But once it's near boiling, then I'll add a little bit at a time. I'll add the flour and salt mixture. So there's little bubbles starting to form on the bottom of the pan, so it's getting close to boiling. So I'm going to remove it from the heat a little bit. We don't need it boiling. And then we want to do a little bit at a time. We don't want to get a bunch of lumps. So just kind of stir it in. If you can get somebody else to help you to put in the... Okay, go ahead. Way more. You can really smell the vinegar if you use vinegar. Okay, more. Don't do that. Let's get the last bit in there. I don't want to do it with my hand right now because it's quite warm. Don't want to burn yourself. But you should be able to, once it does cool down a little bit, you can kind of squish it around and get some of those bigger lumps out. Might want to spread it down. You can spread it on your counter or on a. Just kind of let it cool down. If it's really, see, it shouldn't be sticky. It's not sticking to my hand. It is quite warm still, so be careful. But it shouldn't be sticky. If it is sticky, might want to heat it up a little bit more. It's nice and, oh, it is hot. So I'm gonna just let it spread out and let it cool down. All right, so our next video, we'll talk about what we're gonna use this in, to make our different models that we're gonna use. All right, so get to work. Thanks.